Hey guys, thank you for joining me for today's Sunday reset. I'm going to get the kitchen cleaned up, the dining room, the blue room, and the den. And then I'm gonna have my robot vacuum and mop everything for me, and just kind of get ahead for the week and get everything smelling good and everything kind of back in its place to get us set up for the week. The kids are all back in school, so that also means that part of a Sunday reset is making sure we have groceries for the week and lunchbox stuff for the week, and everybody has their shower and washes their hair and stuff. I do my stepdaughter's hair. I'm not gonna put that on video, but I do my stepdaughter's hair for the week and get that nice and straight for her. So Sunday resets during school year are different than Sunday resets during the summer because the anxiety of going back to school is there. But yeah, we're back from vacation. Summer is over. We're gonna get into a good routine. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoy the video. I'm gonna link a few products that I use, like the vacuum mop, the Moo from Walmart that's gonna make an appearance, and that might be it. But thanks again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you on the next one. Let's get to it. The first thing I did today was make myself an iced coffee. I have been loving iced coffee. I almost prefer it over a hot coffee in the mornings now. But do you guys like iced coffee, or do you prefer hot coffee, like a regular coffee? Anywho, I also am stuck on this hazelnut creamer. I love it, but I just think iced coffee is so pretty when the creamer mixes in. So I made that for myself, and then I got to work on the kitchen. Here is an up close and personal of what this kitchen looked like. Yes, it was a disaster, big time. Pizza boxes everywhere. There are really just garbage. There was a lot of garbage out. Nobody seems to want to throw garbage away. This is like the little hallway in front of my laundry room, so there's always dirty clothes in there. And then this is my dining room. Again, just garbage, like salsa boxes from Amazon. This room right here wasn't terrible, so I just went ahead and got started in the kitchen and the dining room table. I did my stepdaughter's hair in the kitchen because we used the bar stools, and so I really just had to tidy it all up. And please forgive me for wearing this muumuu, but I do love this muumuu. I love all of Walmart's muumuus. I highly suggest you get yourself one. They're that JoyLab brand. I can link it down below. This shows an up close and personal of how much my children and my husband don't throw trash away. Are people like that in your family, or have you taught them how to pick up after themselves and throw trash in the trash can, recycle in the recycle can? Because we're not there. I don't know that we're ever going to get there. I'm sure the only secret is to make them do it, but sometimes I just do it pretty much all the time. The other issue that we have is that when we pour our coffee, when the coffee pot is full and you pour your coffee, it's like the coffee goes everywhere. So I try to keep one of these dish mats under the coffee maker so that it kind of absorbs it and it cuts down on how much of a mess there is when we make coffee. That seems to be working pretty well. I've also been leaving my teapot out so that I can have tea. Do you guys like to drink tea? What's your favorite tea? I'm kind of new to tea, and I like get in these periods where I drink a lot of hot tea and then I won't drink it for months. I do feel like when I drink a tea, I'm like more relaxed. I don't know, it's like I'm romanticizing it a little bit more than, you know, if I got just a can of Diet Coke. Just as an aside, me and my family have gone on our last beach vacation of the summer, and I feel bittersweet about it. I'm sad. I love the beach. We all love the beach, but I am also ready to kind of get back into a routine and, you know, spend some time at home and make sure the kids are doing well in school. And then my husband and I, we just went to a really fun weekend. We went to Philadelphia to watch the Eagles play, and then that was for one day, and then the next day we took a train to New York and we saw the city for a day, and we watched the Lion King musical. We went to Madame Tussauds wax museum. I'm telling you, that wax museum was the funnest thing. I'm slightly obsessed with celebrities, so it was really neat. They look so much like the celebrity. Like the Kardashian Jenners, like they looked just like them. How about you guys? Have y'all gone on a lot of vacations this summer? Are you happy that school's back in? I am happy that school's back in because I can kind of keep the house a little bit more picked up because the kids aren't like constantly eating, you know. So the next thing I did in the kitchen was empty these dishes. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love emptying the dishwasher. I love it, especially only in this new kitchen, I should say. I'm not crazy about it in other people's houses or when I go on vacation or in my old kitchen. I did not enjoy it. But in this kitchen, I feel like every single thing has its place, and I don't want anybody else doing it because they don't put it in the right place. I have control issues, possibly. That's what that sounds like to me. I was just noticing that pan did not come clean, so I'm going to have to let that one soak. The other thing I really like about this kitchen is that I made drawers. Every cabinet on the bottom is a drawer. So even the ones that look like they have doors, they have drawers behind them. So it's like you can use every bit of the cabinet space when you do that. And I don't have to bend down as much. I had back surgery in November, so almost a year ago. And, you know, it was tough to get down on that bottom level of the shelf. So that has really helped. Oh, it was such a beautiful day, too. So I opened up the window. You can see our dog Titus out there. And now I'm just loading up this dishwasher. That's another thing I love to do in this kitchen only. But it's just so satisfying to me. I'm not crazy about when the dirty water sits at the top. Ugh. Or Tupperware from work. That right there, that Tupperware from work, it's like I'll go to work and I have my salad and I know I should rinse it out at work because I'm going to leave it in the sink and it's going to sink, and I just never do it. I always bring it home and it smells terrible. Do you guys remember to rinse yours out while you're at work? I don't think it's for me not remembering. It's just me not wanting to do it. This water cup right here, this Jamaica one over here in the corner, I cannot get this lid off. I'm going to have my husband get it off. I couldn't even put it in the dishwasher because I couldn't get it off. But this is my favorite part coming up right here when I get the sink completely empty and I rinse all the nastiness down the drain and I turn on the disposal and it just goes away. It's amazing and beautiful. I really want to get like a good sink scrub. Do you guys have any recommendations about that? And just like that, I'm done with the heavy lifting in the kitchen, and I'm just going to wash down the countertops. I used like a Dawn dish spray, and it got it really sudsy. Goodbye, mess. What do you guys think about this outfit? We've got a muumuu, and then we got some tennis shoes on. Cute, right? And just like that, the kitchen is done. And so I'm gonna tell my vacuum mop robot to mop the kitchen floor. This is a Roborok, that's the brand, mop vacuum robot, and I'll link it down below. It's amazing. Let's go ahead and take a look at how clean the kitchen came out. It's beautiful. It could be in a magazine again. All is right in my world. The next room that I'm going to clean up is the dining room. This is the first room that you see when you come in my house, and it usually has all kinds of junk in it. It's got Amazon boxes, it's got Bath and Body Works boxes that I haven't unloaded, it's got salsa, Mexican food leftovers, and it was just past time. There's a shabumi beach umbrella thing there from when we went to the beach last. It is time. The main thing that needed to happen in here was just everything that was in here needed to be either put in the garbage or put where it goes. And the only place that I allow the kids to eat that's not in the kitchen is this room. So this table actually does need to be wiped off good. It's got chips on it and salsa, all kinds of stuff. So, but that's okay, because as long as they're not eating in their bedrooms or in the living room, I'm fine with that. And this is the Bath and Body Works box that I got when they have their semi-annual sale. You guys shop the semi-annual sale? I love it. I did 2 orders from them this time. This was the second order, so I got a bunch of body washes, a bunch of hand soaps, a bunch of the plug-ins, and a lot of I love their sunscreen. Their sunscreen smells so good and it works so good. Highly recommend. And And I had gotten this plant right here from Trader Joe's, and it just needed something else to be sitting in. It was sitting in their little plastic thing still. So I found this basket. My mom made me this basket back in the 90s. So I put a plate down in it to catch the water for when I water it, and it was like the perfect fit. So I was happy to get that done, and I'm going to put it back behind where the camera is. That's like a little entry table. But it looked cute, right? And I ended up putting all these boxes into the recycle bin, but for now I'm just going to shove them out here on the porch. And I go back and forth from breaking down boxes to just putting them inside each other and taking up part of the trash can or the recycle bin. This day I did not break them down. Here is the dining room all finished. It looks good. It smells good. We call this room the blue room because we don't really do anything in here. It has my record player that my brother got me for Christmas in it. It's got a bookshelf that has all our books that we keep. And then other than that, all those pillows back there, they go to our flip house that I'm going to stage. So they're just sitting there waiting for me to take it over there. But this room wasn't too bad. It just needed, again, I left this in so y'all could see my pretty cat. Her name is Riley. We call her Miss Kit. She's exploring, and she's probably going back there to get her food. And then I went ahead and let loose the robot vacuum again. And that was it for this room. This room was very quick clean, and it looks great. There's mine and my husband's degrees, and then there's my wedding portrait. I just really love all the pictures that we have in our house now. Those are our 3 kids. All of those are on vacation. And then in the dining room, I got pictures of us all eating on vacation, and I just think it's cute. Okay, up next is what we call the den. Again, this room wasn't too bad. I just kind of had to tidy it up and then let the robot vac do its thing. And the kids, they take the blankets to different rooms. So there's this specific blanket I like in here because it kind of matches. And then there's one that goes in that room behind it. That's the sunroom back there. That one goes in the sunroom. Just because it doesn't really match anything. And I have to keep that door shut because the robot vacuum gets stuck in there. I haven't mapped that out right yet. So this room is done too. It looks great. Everything's feeling really nice and clean and peaceful. I did not film doing my bedroom or bathroom because I ran out of time. I set her loose again and she finished my job. I'm going to definitely link her below, y'all, because she cuts cleaning your house time in half and does such a good job. But thank y'all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this Sunday reset. Bye-bye.